Hey people, welcome back to the channel. Now, I have just watched the UFC 235 press conference, and as you can see here, the chosen one, Tyron Woodley, is in this video. And I'm here to talk about Tyron Woodley versus Kamaru Usman. Now, here I have some highlights, and I'm just going to talk over these highlights and explain who will win or how they can win, and also the psychological side of this fight. And if you want to see more of these, be sure to let me know in the comments. So as you can clearly see here, Tyron Woodley, he's 36 years of age. He was a pro wrestler. He did it in all types of ranks. Extremely skilled fighter. He is huge for his weight division. He is in the welterweight division, which is, I think, over 77 kilograms or 78 kilograms. And I think Woodley might weigh 83, 84 kilograms, or maybe even 85. So as you can clearly see, he can do a lot of damage. I think that was Carlos Condit there, if I'm not mistaken. As you can see, his physique is built for wrestling. It's built for taking people down, like Wonderboy Thompson here, controlling. This is another clip of him in his earlier days. Raw power and strength, brute force. Woodley is highly experienced. He is very strong. He is incredibly powerful, and he is very good at figuring out his opponent. We thought that Darren Till was the man to stop him. We thought that Koscheck was the guy to stop him, and Woodley finds a way all the time. He's 5'9". He doesn't have the longest reach in the world, but defensively very good. He's only lost 3 fights, and only one of them's been by knockout, and it was pretty early in his career. And since then, he has learned from that. You can see here, he mixes it up. He'll maybe punch 3 times and then slam you to the ground, whether it be, an outside trip, an inside trip, or a double leg takedown. He's got a lot of submissions on him. He's got some anacondas. He's got some Kimuras, if I'm pronouncing that right. I always mess that up. He's got a lot of Thai neck experience. He did a bit of Muay Thai back in the day as well. And he's a good boxer. He likes to bring his boxing into it, mix it up. But overall, a very good wrestler. I think that the way Tyron Woodley carries himself in the ring is very good. He seems very relaxed. He again uses this wrestling. This is some beautiful wrestling, beautiful takedowns here. He's got that jiu-jitsu in place as well. He is a unit by far. Getting onto his physical attributes, he's got massive arms. They carry a lot of power. Lactic acid doesn't really seem to affect him there. That's a good top mount position. He is very experienced in the submission game, and with arms and shoulders like that, able to support him during these submissions is very important. And that's why he's won so many fights, because his conditioning and his fight IQ is in balance with each other. There's not, his body isn't too big. It's not too depleted during training. You can clearly see he's, got a strong core. So even if you do try to go to the body with him, it's very hard to wear him down, because he's just so durable and so well conditioned for endurance and stamina. He's got massive legs as well. It reminds me of GSP as well. It reminds me of how big GSP was for his weight. He's very good at distance management. And here, Kelvin Gastelum, he was fighting as well. So, yeah, he has fought the best. He has fought legends. He fought Wonderboy twice. He fought, I forgot the guy's name, Maya or something. But apparently he's fought a lot of people who are wrong for his style, and you can see, look what he does to them. He absolutely destroys these people. I've been watching Tyron for over a year now, and I've seen a lot. There we go, Maya. I've seen a lot in his career, and he's very good. He's without question one of the best welterweights to ever step foot in the octagon, and this is a very compelling matchup. Now, if we move on to his opponent and see this excellent right hook connect on Koscheck, I can't even pronounce his damn name, his jaw, you can see that his next opponent, Usman, is facing a very hard task. Now, Usman, I just found out back in, I think, maybe December or November of 2018. This guy is good. A lot of people critique him. A lot of people don't like his style. A lot of people discredit him because he hasn't fought the opponents that Woodley has. But he is a beast, this guy. He will break you down. He is a wrestler like Tyron Woodley. He is rangy. He has long limbs. He can connect. He can hang with you in the stand-up game. This is against Derek Brunson, who, by the way, Anderson Silva, even despite his age, could not finish. And you can see in this fight that Derek Brunson's in a world of trouble against this fantastic wrestler. Now, between the two, I don't know who's a better wrestler because you've got the strength, power, and experience of Woodley, but you've got the more athletic, rangy, and long Kamaru Usman, who can hang with you in the air. There are a few faults I can see in the stand-up game of Usman, but he is very good at switching stance. He can fight either way. He can do it better than Woodley. I will say it right there. You know, Woodley's 36, Usman's 31 years old, so the age difference isn't huge. Usman here, you can clearly see, loves the stand-up game. He uses the elbows. He'll get you in the tie clinch and mix it up. His ground game is superb. It's just absolutely great. I do think there might be the Dos Anjos, his most recent fight, here. But when I was watching that fight, that's when I first found out about him on the Fight Night card, the main event. And he destroyed Dos Anjos. I think maybe Dos Anjos won one round in that fight, two if we're pushing it. And you can see he's just ragdolling everyone. And again, the caliber of opponent is not important here. He's got experience. This is the UFC. He won the Ultimate Fighter. You don't win the Ultimate Fighter if you're bad. You can see here he stacks the guard. He can sprawl. He's good with the hands. He's good with the distance management. I think this guy can give Woodley a lot of problems. And when March 2nd comes, this is going to be a war. Both very experienced, both athletic, and both monsters in the octagon. One of them is going to go to the hospital, either being knocked out or submitted, just like this. Now,
it's all good, Playboy. I ain't bringing 30% for you. Hey,
now,
you know what I always say,
as
man?
concerned,
I have the
Kamaru
biggest
Usman
shovel
has
out here.
got
When it
great
comes down to
confidence.
digging deep, can't nobody
This is
dig
like
as hard
no
as I
greater
can
way he
dig.
needs to
So you know what, T Wood? I want you to bring your best
I've
game.
watched
Bring
Who
your
have you
best
dug
game.
against?
Bring
Who has you
that
fought?
press
It doesn't matter.
It does matter.
doesn't matter. My
You can't
shovel
use
is
your
so
shovel
deep.
in water.
Hey, this is one
What have
thing.
you
This is
done?
one thing you never seen from me. I
And
ain't backing
Usman
up.
going
You
on
hit me,
about
I'm
how
still
he
coming.
has to dig
And I'm
deep.
coming all
Now,
night long,
I
T
think
Wood. Please
that
don't
if
back
this
up.
fight goes into
Brother,
later
Don't back
rounds,
up,
Brother.
my man.
Despite going
Don't
to
back
distance
up.
many times,
Don't
you can
back
see
up.
John
Watch the
Jones
people
You
that
know
said
what?
that
Hey,
before.
don't matter.
Everybody that said that
playing in
before,
trouble because
they ate the
Usman's
canvas.
condition.
They ate the
The
canvas.
referee was coming to peel me off.
Listen. Anybody could put their head down, throw a haymaker, and pray,
feel
hope
like
it land.
Usman
What?
Easy.
Was it's kind of
That's all it
crazy.
is.
I got
That right hand,
I'm
that right
top
hand.
3 for the most knockdowns in welterweight history.
He is dead serious. You can see in the stare down here, he comes up here. Woodley obviously coming here, just trying to square up a bit. Usman taking a step closer. The intensity on both is very real. But Usman here is the guy in particular that I find more interesting because I feel like I've seen this from Woodley. Fair enough, it's a stare down. But there's just something in Usman. There's just something within him. His pain, his upbringing, his struggles. I feel like he can really carry that into the fight. Not on an emotional standpoint, though. More so in keeping a cool head, being, calm and collected and having that will. And I think that March 2nd, we're going to be in for one hell of a fight. Guys, leave your comments down below. Let me know who you think will win. And ask me next who I should do. I think Jones and Smith should be next. Have a good day.